Greetings, friends! It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush and another collage. To be honest with you, I kind of got tired of all of the little children I was doing and decided it was time to do an animal. And so here he is. I found a really good photo reference of a tiger, and I just thought it would be fun to do in collage, and there you are. So as always, I work on the background first, and on this one he really didn't have a background. The photo reference had the background image cut off, and so I had to make up a background. I didn't want just blue, and I didn't want gray. So I ended up with kind of a variegated color of a dark blue at the bottom and a blue-gray at the top, with lots of little photos and extras and words and, you know, the things I like to weave into a picture. So the background was the easiest part, and now I've got to start with the color of the fur. And with things that are furry, you want to work the direction that the fur lays. Since the fur brushes back down the back of the animal, I'm doing the back first and laying each layer on top. The stripes and the fur color and even the light parts of where the sunlight is shining on the fur all has to lay down flat, the direction the fur lays. I found if you try and do it the other direction, it looks off. There's no real rhyme or reason for that. It just looks somehow off. So there you are. Funny thing about this one is that you have not only the color changes of the light, but the color changes in the fur of my tiger. He has a darker orangey brown towards the back, towards his haunches, and a lighter, even white ring around his mane, and a very pale, it's not really tan, it's not really orange, it's somewhere in between. And there's white hairs inside the ears, and yet dark spaces that are almost black. So, you know, it's some very interesting, and that's it. The challenge and the interesting subtleties of the fur make it really fun. Fun for me. I like it. And you can see that the fur kind of falls away across the nose towards the back of the head and down the cheeks, and I'm doing the fur the direction that it lays from the outside in. Same with the eyes. I've got to put on the outline of the eyes and then cut out the eye to go on top, then a pupil, then a highlight across the eye, and then the fur around it. So this was a lot of fun. I actually got a lot of the work done on this one in one sitting, and often with my children's poses, I really can't get it all done in one sitting. I always have to stand back and look at it, ponder it for a while. But this one was just really flowing together. I guess I was in the mood to do an animal more than a child, so there you go. sometimes it's just a thing for, you know, motivation and inspiration. And you can see on the face, well, I'm not sure if you can tell, but probably I'm the only one that can tell, a lot of the gold, the orangey gold that I'm putting on the face, especially on the forehead and the upper part between the ears, that is actually cut out from a sunset. So I've got orange, I've got gold, I've got something that's sort of leaning in towards almost a purple because it was in the sky. And then I'm cutting out my stripes, my little thinner stripes to go on top. Most of this was torn paper. The only thing cut was for his nose, his eyes, and tops of the black rim around the ears. I think that's the only thing I really cut. Oh well, some whiskers. I cut whiskers. You see there, I'm cutting the whiskers and putting them on. And there it is. Finally, we're all done. My tiger. Tell me what you think. Did I capture the facial expression, the fur? I sure appreciate everyone who watches my collage videos and watching all the way to the end. Do come again and see what else I'm doing. Bye everyone. See you next time.